morning, everyone. So I'm here at Epic Universe. My intros in this whole vlog series have been terrible. I've been just kind of doing everything not last minute. I am kind of gassed out at this point after just nonstop day after day after day of activities. But I made it in time for the early park admission here at Epic. The park's empty right now because I guess not a lot of people are here yet. And then obviously it's going to get full as the day goes on. So I'm going to take advantage of this hour that I have before everybody else starts showing up. So I'm going to go hit Stardust. I know that's probably where everyone's going. But then after that, Monsters Unchained is also open. Those are the two big rides that I want to go on. And Curse of the Werewolf. They all open at 9. So that's kind of my plan this morning. And then I'll have breakfast. I think I'm going to have the Butterbeer crepe. I didn't have that last time when I came for opening day. So that's also on my list to kind of have for breakfast. But yeah, I'm excited. I love this park, and I'm going to have a great time. What a wake-up call with Stardust, man. It's 9:13, so I was able to do that ride. That's my second favorite ride. My favorite ride is Monsters Unchained. It's just hands down the best dark ride that they have here. It's like Forbidden Journey, but actually just better. Even though I love Forbidden Journey, I know a lot of people hate it because of the screens. I love Monsters Unchained, so I did Stardust. It was basically just the 10 minutes it took. Really is just the backpack stuff. That kind of takes a while to put stuff in lockers. But now I'm headed over to Monsters Unchained. All right, just got to show my hotel ticket to be able to get into this area. So let me pull that out. Just the level of theming that is in this park. I just love how it looks, and it's all brand new. Even though it's been out for a couple months, I was here for the opening day, but it still looks just as brand new. Honestly, it looks better. Also, I like that it's completely empty. Over there's the monster makeup experience, where they can face paint you to look like the Bride and the Wolfman. You can walk around the park just like that. I got a couple things I want to do here in Darkmoor, but obviously the first thing I want to do is ride that thing over there, Monsters Unchained. So I'm headed over there. It's probably going to be hopefully a walk-on. I'm excited. So far it's been a great morning. This early park thing, I'm glad I took advantage of it and I didn't slack because it's worth it. Always stay at a resort if you can. If you can't, I understand, but just the money, everything is just good about it.
Little lab rats, come close. I won't hurt you. Yet. I sense fear in your hearts. You're right to be afraid. Darkness lies ahead. Now is the time to abandon hope.
I am Igor. My job is to get you through this experiment in one piece. But Igor, I hear you say, where's the fun in that? I agree, you delightful freak. Sadly, this is not that kind of experiment. Look closely. This is a catacombs navigation unit. All your little lab rats and your little lab rat friends get to ride one. Use it, Igor steers, nothing goes wrong. Yes? Don't look at that. This is just the emergency intern function. According to plan.
You're bothering my guests. Send them in. I'm ready for them.
Yes, doctor. The doctor will see you now. This is fun, yes?
You chosen few will witness my greatest discovery yet. Together, we will finish what my great-grandfather started. They called Henry a monster. They were afraid of what he had done. But you will see, there's nothing to fear. Show them.
What's that?
Lower the lights, quickly. Now. These people are friends. See? There's nothing to be afraid of. He is amazing. Better than the original. He is the key to our most exciting experiment. For years, I have studied and controlled the monsters that prowl the darkness. And only one remains. I will control my ultimate challenge. Count Dracula. Call yourself! That wasn't us.
Silence, creature. I'm restoring you when you're ready.
These two just don't get along. The Dracula experiment is the last piece of the puzzle. And with your help, the world will never see the name Frankenstein the same again. Open the doors!
These catacombs stretch for miles beneath Dockmore. Even I haven't uncovered all the secrets my great-great-grandfather left down here. Igor, take control of their machine.
Igor got it. Don't worry. You're gonna love this.
just got off of Frankenstein Monsters Unchained, and it's the best ride. So I did it, and I actually noticed more details this time than the first time, which is awesome in a ride, that if I'm able to do that and always experience it differently. So that was awesome. But when I went on it, there's nobody coming back onto it, so they're like, "Do you just want to ride it again?" And so I rode it twice, and then they asked me again if I want to ride it a third time, but it's almost 10, so I got to make time for Curse of the Werewolf, so that's where I'm headed right now. So I just did Curse of the Werewolf, and I'm kind of heading out to Ministry because it's on the other side of the park. It's 9:48, so they're going to start letting people in to all of these areas, and I wanted to see if I could get a head start on that line. I'm hoping they open single rider for me. If not, I'm just going to have to wait it out and see what it is. I should have a pretty decent idea of how long this line is. I mean, I went on it twice opening day, so I know just how long this line can get. I think they just opened up Ministry, or Paris, whatever you want to call that area. I don't really know what it's called, but it is where I'm going to have breakfast. The ride's there. I've done almost all the rides I wanted to do this morning in the first hour, so that kind of helps me out in terms of the rides. Because then activities, I really hope it doesn't bog me down. I don't think there are. There's a couple of shows I want to watch, but I am excited to go into Harry Potter World. And here I am approaching the Metroflu, heading into Ministry of Magic. Wait time is an hour. Let's see if they have single rider open. I just got off of Ministry. That was basically a walk-on for the single rider line. I mean, the park opened at 10 o'clock, and 10:11 I was already off the ride. So to include ride time there, I mean, and the walk towards it, I mean, it was basically a walk-on. So I've done almost every ride in the first hour that I wanted to do. So now I'm headed over to get that Butterbeer crepe for breakfast, and then I'll try to figure out what's next, because I'm here so I could do all the wand stuff, which is something I could do. So I'm going to have that Butterbeer right now. For breakfast today, it's the Butterbeer crepe. I missed out on it on opening day, so I'm just going to have some breakfast with this Butterbeer and try to avoid diabetes while I'm at it. And then I'm going to have a lemonade with Paris as my view. So a little bit of story time here. If you know me and you've been to a park with me, you know I over prepare. And this whole trip I've brought my tripod, and on this day that I'm gonna need it for when I'm trying out some of the food that I didn't have on opening day, I forgot the tripod. So I just am hoping that this camera doesn't tip over on this Butterbeer crepe and make a mess, because then I'm ruined. So I'm gonna take a slice.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
No. I told you it was going to happen. So here he goes. Really sweet. I love the Butterbeer taste, but it is really sweet. So if you're not somebody that likes a lot of sweet things, this can be a little overpowering. I gotta clean my camera because I got all this frosting on this. My camera's just always gonna have a battle scar from that dining experience, because I dropped the camera, or the camera fell really on the crepe, so it's got all this caramel Butterbeer thing on it now. So that's gonna harden, and that's gonna stay, because I don't have any wet wipes on me to kind of clean it out. but I decided that I'm already in the area. There's a show starting at 11:35. It's 10:47. I'm just going to do a bunch of wand stuff and just explore the area, because when I was here in opening day, I didn't really explore it. I just sort of went around wanting to do all the rides and completely ignored just how beautifully designed this park is. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to film myself doing some of the wand stuff, do a couple of the adventures here, and just have some fun, and then really just show what this place is all about.
Hello, what's your name?
Sergio,
Sergio, where are you from?
Chicago.
Chicago, Illinois, my goodness, a long way from home.
Yeah.
Sergio, tell me, have your autumn leaves started to turn color yet?
Yes.
Ah, I miss it so. What's your favorite tree, Sergio?
Pine tree.
Your tree?
Yeah.
You have your very own tree, my
Yeah.
goodness. Is it called the Sergio tree?
Yeah.
What colors does your tree turn?
Red and orange.
Oh, that sounds glorious. Is it a maple?
I think so. I don't know.
Sugar maple? I miss those,
Yeah.
yes. Sergio, is this your first time here in Place Cachet?
Yes.
Excellent. And what do you think of our lovely little corner of Paris so far?
Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful.
Indeed. What are you looking forward to?
The food.
Aha! I like how the way you're thinking.
Yeah.
Have you had anything to eat yet?
The Butterbeer crepe.
Good, you started off right now, my darling.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a perfect way to start. Well, let me start by introducing myself. I, of course, am Cassandra Trelawney, and I'm a mistress of divination and a seer of things yet to be. Sergio, these are my fellow portraits. Simon, do say hello.
Bienvenue! I am Simon Marchand, artiste extraordinaire.
And this is Sir Cadogan.
I am Sir Cadogan, a knight of the round table at your service.
Now, Sergio, are you a Hogwarts alumni?
Technically Ilvermorny.
Technically Ilvermorny,
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Are you aware there's an Ilvermorny student walking about the streets today?
I haven't seen one yet.
Yes, there's three of them together. So you look for the triplets. There's a Hogwarts student, an Ilvermorny, and a Beauxbaton, and they are looking for magical beasts. So if you've seen any, you could help them with an assignment and help them get top marks. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, now Sergio, I want to tell you, since you've already had the crepe, there's a place right behind you called the Goblet Noir, and they have a bit of German-inspired food. I've heard it's quite delicious, so I think you should actually buy my portrait. Say, I'd like to buy Cassandra Trelawney's portrait and take her with me to go in there and get something delicious to eat. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yes? Would you like to do a spell before you head off with some food?
Sure.
All right, Sergio, do you see these little portraits here just in front of me?
Yeah.
Good. Hold that wand of yours right at those little silhouettes.
Okay.
Perfect. A bit lower, love. And I need you to do just a tiny bit of figure eight with that wand and show me you've been practicing your magic. Good. Excellent. Now, who would you like to enchant on this fine day? Simon Marchand
Yes,
or
yes.
Sir Cadogan?
I'll do Sir Cadogan.
Who do you pick?
I'll do Sir Cadogan.
Sir Cadogan?
Yeah.
Excellent. Something impressive or something silly?
Silly.
Silly? I love
Yeah.
that energy. All right. Sir Cadogan, you've been picked by Sergio. Would you like to do a spell?
I salute you.
All right, love. Let's make him dance about, shall we? Hold your wand right at Sir Cadogan. Good. And say the spell Tarantellegra.
Tarantellegra.
That was brilliant.
Stop it this instant.
Look at that.
On you.
Well done, my angel. Finite. Excellent work. Now you must take a bow. That was brilliant.
Bravo!
Good, good. Now, and Sergio, also, if you like some elf-made beverages, I highly recommend the bar Moonshine. Yes, they have wonderful, wonderful things to drink.
Yeah.
Yes, please bring me back something good with a long straw.
I will.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, love. Lovely to meet you.
All right, thank you.
Have a gorgeous day and come back and see us.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
later. Au revoir.
All Alright, after casting all those spells and interacting with the wizards, I'm going to head into the show. It's 11:14, shows in 20 minutes, but I will get in line now. So I just got out of the Le Cirque Arcanu show. The circus show, I mean, it's awesome. I regret not doing it when it was the opening day, because everything about it, like the creatures, I feel like Universal really showed out on all their big creatures this year for all their shows. I'm thinking about the Untrainable Dragon, which is one that I actually did do opening day. It's enjoyable. I'd recommend it. I wouldn't miss out on it. I was having some camera troubles because if you guys remember when I dropped the camera in the crepe, a little bit of the frosting got on the lens, so like it was giving me a hard time right now. So, and it looks like it rained on us while we were in the show. I kind of got lucky there while I was just kind of dealing with stuff. I'm heading back to Dark Universe, Dark Universe. I want to see if I can meet the Invisible Man, or the Bride, or Igor. I've already been on the ride, so I don't really need to make that a priority. I do have to go to Hiccups, so eventually I have to go back to that part of the park. But I'm just kind of making my way 1 point at a time. I might call it early today just because I'm a huge Packers fan and the Packers are playing the Steelers today. So that's like a game that I don't want to miss. So I went to Dark Universe and kind of strolled around. I didn't really take a lot of videos of what was going on because it was really wet and really, other than that, there's nothing else. But there's no characters at Dark Universe. So that was pretty much, I don't know if it's because of the rain. I'm probably going to find the same thing over here at Super Nintendo World. I'm headed over here because there's a lot more that I want to do at Super Nintendo World, and it looks like it's going to keep raining. So I got to do all the power-up challenges. That's kind of what is on my mind right now. I got to buy the power-up band and then just kind of hang out. Maybe ride Minecart Madness single rider if that's still open. Hopefully the rain doesn't kind of slow me down today. I was off to a really good start, but I'm headed into Super Nintendo World now. So this is going to be a little interesting because it's very comprehensive. So if you guys know me, my main in Mario is always Yoshi, so I ended up getting the Yoshi band. I'm a kid, all right? We all know that. So I'm filming with my left hand because I have my watch on my left hand. I didn't want to have to do two bands in one arm. So the app kind of tells you where you're supposed to play, and I just got to figure that out. I'm going to switch hands because I got to look at the app, find out where I have to go. I'm on Team Yoshi. I have to collect a certain amount of points, collect stamps. It'll all tell me where to go. I just got to figure out what to do. So the app is directing me to go to this question block, and I'm assuming this is where you just have to tap. Waiting to see if the app updates because it just had a question mark, and that's about it. Let's see if I got any points for that. Update, I did get a point on that, but I don't know if that's it or do I just go to the next one. So I'll figure this out. I had to switch to the phone camera, and I know that probably nobody's going to be waiting in line to do all these apps or these games, so I'm just going to start doing them in the rain. That way I can get ahead on some of these points, just doing all these mystery blocks and stuff. Oh, is it already? Is this one? Oh, what? That was cool. So a little background on like the power-up bands. Basically, Bowser Jr. there's a mini game, and you have to collect 3 keys by doing other mini games. And once you've done all those 3 mini games, then that unlocks the ability to go into Bowser Jr.'s castle and try to save the golden mushroom. So that I didn't understand that, but now I do. I accidentally did all 3 of the levels just by having fun, which is I think the incentive. So I am gonna head over and do that now. It's a 5-minute wait right now, so I just have to scan in and do the secret level. Looks like it's all his stuff that he's taken. I wonder what this is. Probably nothing. I just got completely lost playing the mini games. I didn't even realize that it had been as long as it had been. Minecart Madness is down to 65 minutes, which, I mean, if you know, it's always at like 150. I'm gonna try single rider and see if I can get that, and then maybe play some more mini games, and then head to I forgot what that island is called. How to Train Your Dragon World. We'll call it that way. But I am headed there after this, so it shouldn't be too long. Switching back to camera vision, it started pouring, and so then as I was going in a single rider, I just saw a wave of people leave. Well, it turns out that they shut down the ride for right now. And I know the ride is closing early, so there's a possibility that I can't even ride it today, which it doesn't really bother me. It wasn't on the list of priorities, but it's kind of sad. It is kind of drizzling, so I went back to mini games right now, and I was just going to show you guys just how hard it is to sometimes find these. And I hope you guys can hear me because the music is really loud. So this thing's not even marked out in the map, and you can see the Donkey Kong logo right there. So what you're supposed to do is just tap into it, and it gives you some reward on the app, and then it'll show up on the app. But you just gotta look for all these DK symbols and make sure that you don't miss them, because they won't be on the map. I feel like my brain lags and I forget where I left off, but I think I'll just kind of up to you guys. Obviously, I think I said I was gonna go on Minecart, so that was the plan, to go on Minecart, and then it started pouring. So I don't think I'm gonna go on that one till tonight, if I even do get a chance. And so I decided I'm just gonna go to Isle of Berk. I haven't been on a ride since the morning. I've kind of just been doing activities which have been really fun. I got to do all the wand stuff, I got to do a show, I got to do all the power-up band stuff. All of that has been like entertaining me. So I didn't realize that it was gonna be that fun. I should have done this. Again, I keep saying I should have done this when like it was the opening day. But now I'm heading over to Isle of Berk. Now I remember the name of it. Hopefully it's not as filled as Super Nintendo World, because definitely you could tell that everyone is there. The other lands haven't felt as packed as Super Nintendo World, and I mean it's obvious. It's all there's so many things to do there. for the kids and the rides. So it definitely needs more room. So hopefully that's the part of the park that gets the expansion. I know that Dark Universe is up for debate because that one's also really popular, but a lot of the kids and families are at Super Nintendo World. So I've been stalling as I walk from one side of the park just across to the Isle of Berk, and I'm gonna be there and gonna have some fun on that roller coaster. Again, I keep forgetting where I leave off in my videos, but I just got off of Hiccups. They didn't have any single riders, so I just decided to bite the bullet and actually just ride it. And I'm glad I did because I don't regret it. And honestly, that one, Monsters, and Stardust are easily my top 3. Yeah, over Ministry, honestly. Ministry's nice, but I love coasters. So those 3 have my heart. Well, and Monsters really isn't a coaster, but that type of ride to me is the best one for a dark ride. I'm heading over to the Untrainable Dragon, not because I haven't seen the show. I actually really enjoyed the show when I was here opening day, but it's in 20 minutes, and I kind of just want a place to sit down, rest, catch up on the football scores, and catch up on my fantasy team, and just somewhere where there's AC. So that's probably where that's where I'm going. So I'm here, time to look at the show. So my plan didn't work. I knew that there was a storm coming roughly around 3 o'clock, and I wanted to avoid the rain. And then we got evacuated from the show about 10 minutes in. One of the dragons was like, she was still shooting out like smoke like from the fog machine, and it wasn't stopping. And then the actors, you couldn't even see them anymore. And then we started getting covered in all the fog. So they ended up just canceling the show, and they were like, yeah, we can't continue. So they handed us an express pass. So I do have an express pass valid for everything except for Minecart and Battle at the Ministry, but I can't even use it on Stardust right now because Stardust is down because of the weather delay. And the weather delay looks like it's going to be for the next 2 hours. So I might just go have lunch right now, or I might go do more of the wand activities. Just to keep the camera safe because it's really coming down hard, I'm going to switch to the phone because it's really starting to pour now. I got hit with like a crazy cloud over there, and I got just drenched, and then I was just running, and then I'm like, wait, why am I running away from this? Let me just run back to where I'm just gonna go eat, because at this point, there's not much I can do. It's just better to go eat, save myself from this rain for the next 2 hours, kind of regroup, go hit the last couple rides, buy the last couple things I want to do, and then probably head out and watch the game tonight. It's been a really fun but crazy day today. Something kind of interesting, if you look at technically it'd be my very first vlog ever. Pizza Moon was under construction on opening day. So I haven't actually even been inside that building, and I was thinking about going there, but I'd rather go to the Oak and Star Tavern. I've heard a lot of really good things about their barbecue there, hoping that maybe less families are eating there. By the way, you gotta love Orlando weather because it was pouring 30 seconds or 2 minutes ago, and then now there's a drizzle, and then there's just a menacing cloud overhead of us. So the cloud's gonna stay for another 2 hours. Is roughly, I know it's gonna be more guaranteed rain at 4. It's 3:30. I think it's just better if I just go out or go to eat right now. The Oak and Star kind of gives you like platters with mango bread and pickles. I'll probably just get the brisket and the ribs. I've heard of I might just get a sandwich. I don't know. I'll debate once I'm inside. So now I'm going into the Oak and Star Tavern. I ended up getting the 2-meat platter with ribs, brisket, mango cornbread, barbecue crinkle cut fries, and 3 cheese mac and cheese. So that's going to be my lunch for today here at Epic Universe. I'll give you guys a review. I learned my lesson from filming and eating at the same time without a tripod, so I decided not to do that. I'm not risking it, especially with barbecue sauce, because this thing's already been having a bunch of like glitches and I've been trying to fix it all day. I think I got it the more I use it, but the Butterbeer caramel was like starting to get really sticky on the gimbal, causing it to shake. But anyways, I'm headed over to Dark Universe, trying to ride Monsters Unchained one last time. I'm kind of doing my final rounds. It's raining, so a lot of rides are still weather delay. I have that express pass, and there's 3 rides that I want to redo. Monsters Unchained for my 3rd time. Hiccups again, I'll express that, and then Stardust once it's back up, I will single rider that one. Those are the only 3 I want to do. I might do more like wands or magic stuff, just kind of saying my goodbye to all the worlds. So I just got out of Monsters Unchained. It was really funny because I was about to ride it and then it got delayed. So it was like a 20-minute delay while they were fixing it. I didn't mind it, so I kept myself busy. After riding it about 3 times today, it just cemented itself. It's my favorite dark. I don't know if it's not a coaster, it's a dark ride. I'm gonna label it as a dark ride. So that's definitely my favorite dark ride out of all of them. I don't think, maybe Spider-Man at Islands is better, but I think it just is clearly head and shoulders above everything else. I never really take time to just appreciate Helios and just everything around it, and Celestial Park as a whole. But can you imagine just waking up and then looking out the window and seeing the entire park? Or if like, you know what, I'm kind of tired, I'm going to go to my room. You just go across this, scan your ticket or your hotel key, and you go straight in. So I think that's really cool. Something that I learned yesterday when I was on that VIP tour was that basically the layout of Celestial Park is that there's these Celestials that took over and had like the technology to like bring all these different lands together in one area. So that's why you've got like Nintendo World, Dark Universe, Isle of Berk, and I'm forgetting the Ministry of Magic or the Harry Potter world. It's because the Celestials were able to just somehow harness them all, and that's why we have these portals. And something that I didn't learn is that all the employees, let's say you work at Super Nintendo World, you're not allowed to walk to any other land, because then the canon that is in this like park would be broken. So you'll never see somebody that doesn't belong there be there. So that was worded weirdly, but you'll never find somebody from Super Nintendo World in any other land. So that's a really cool fact that I learned. But yeah, so if you look at Celestial Park in that different lens, that there's Celestials who have this great power and technology and are able to just kind of piece together this park, that's kind of the story that they've got going. That's why certain rides like Constellation Carousel and Stardust Racers, it's all very big and celestial. But yeah, that's kind of the reason why it's called Celestial Park. I forgot to mention that one of my favorite Easter eggs, the camera's kind of having a hard time tracking my face, but one of my favorite Easter eggs at Stardust Racers is if you look at the back of each coaster at Stardust Racers, you'll actually find the flux capacitor. I'll try to see if I can pull up a clip, but you'll find the flux capacitor as what's powering the Stardust Racers, which I think is really cool. All right, I don't know where I left off in the vlog. I know I said that I was just gonna kind of like zone out and do my own thing, and I did. So last time I think I left off, I was at, last thing I remember that I did was I went to, the last thing I remember that I vlogged was me riding hiccups, or saying that I was going to express hiccups, or if I did, yeah, I rode hiccups, which was great. And then I knew that I was going to go back to the Nintendo World to do more of the challenges. And if I'm being honest, I lose my time there, because then Mario Kart was like at a 25-minute wait, and then I single ridered that, which was a walk-on for me, and that was worth it. Like, if I could just walk on Mario Kart, I have no problem. And now that I realize that the power-up band is actually way more interactive than I realized, and Mario Kart kind of relies on that for you to like actually have a mission and a purpose, made the game way much better. So I was actually excited to go on Mario Kart, and so now I like got lost there, and then because I wanted to do more of the challenges, I ended up doing Yoshi's Adventure twice, trying to collect as many of the eggs and get those bonus stamps, because you had to do like daily rankings and coins and everything. So, and I'm like really competitive, so I wasn't gonna not try to place in the top like 100 of the day. So that was really fun. I remember that I was really disappointed about Super Nintendo World, only to realize right now just how powerful and how important it was to have that power-up band. I didn't realize that was such a big deal. But now I think I'm just gonna cap off my day by riding Stardust. It looks beautiful at night. It looks like just like dark track, and I'm just excited. And that's gonna be how I end my day. It's almost like 8 o'clock, so I want to try to get to the hotel and rest before I fly back home tomorrow. So I'll try to have these videos up as soon as I can. I figured I'd do my outro right here at the gate of Epic Universe. It's beautiful at night. I really think that this park becomes a different park at night. I'm not going to stay for the water show. I've already seen it last time I was here, so I could just rewatch it on my phone or on my videos. And I have it in my channel. I'll probably just link it so you guys can watch it. But overall, this trip was amazing. I'm glad I made it. I was a little nervous that I was going to fly out to a theme park for 3 days and just be by myself, but I think I had more fun than I thought I was going to have. I mean, I got distracted with a lot of interactive things. I met a lot of people here that I like deferred to my YouTube channel, so if you guys are watching this, you guys know who you are, but it's nice. I mean, I wish I could make more trips like this. I might make it back here for the Christmas event so I can meet Grinch, just because I feel like that would be something kind of cool and kind of unique. So maybe you guys look forward to that video. But overall, I just want to say thank you for coming along with me, and make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll try to post more regularly, but thank you for watching.